All right. What is up, y'all? We're going. So we got some obviously Cash App Tarot popping off. Got the cards. That's if you guys want it, it'll be 11/11. But we're also not really what I'm here for. Just if you guys want it, just want to offer it. But we're gonna talk about motherfucking energy work. But if you guys want a reading, got the cards. They are here and ready to go. All right. So, all right. Let's talk energy work. Let's talk energy work and the current energies. So, we are currently at the end of Gemini season. I've been seeing a lot. We're a week. Oh, let me see. Actually, a handful of days, not a week. We're about a handful of days now, and it's 3:33 on the clock from the summer solstice. So this energy work and preparing your energy body and yourself is going to be very, very, very key. Very key. So we're gonna go over this book, at least what I have been doing so far. So Robert Bruce, if you guys don't know Robert Bruce, he is the author of Astral Dynamics, and this is a book that he will reference in that book, which is a book about astral projection and astral traveling, the how-tos, what I'm saying, it's a really in-depth guide of how to do it. But energy work. And why I'm stressing that, not just because I've been doing it, it's just I've been seeing, so basically a lot of us are into manifestation. We got things with healing going on physically, spiritually, many different things, that getting into energy work, just the basics of it, not even like Reiki just yet, but getting into the basics of energy work and knowing your energy from anybody else's is very fucking crucial. That's what this book, one of the biggest things it has supplied for me so far, is being able to know what is my energy from someone else's. So I know what's going on around me. And also it provides you with, okay, you're going through these things. You can use your hands, your energy bodies. Like, how can I use, like, if I ain't got nothing else and I just got these healing hands right here, can I heal myself? Can I put myself into that state? And it goes through it, and I'm getting through it, doing the exercises, and so let's just get into it and just get into just other energy forms of energy work that I have been doing prior and during reading this book. I'm still reading it, but because we're always doing energy work. And if you guys can, like, share, subscribe. If you guys need a reading, hit the Cash App. Cash App is pinned, and so let's move along. So I've been delving deeper and deeper into manifestation, because let's face it, we're on the spiritual path, but we're not supposed to be broke. We're not supposed to want or really need for anything. We should be applying what I'm saying. We should be applying the shit that we know. We should be applying the shit that we know. A lot of us say, oh, you shouldn't, on the spiritual path, you shouldn't be after money, this, that, and the third, spiritual and broke. We're not doing that. That's the yang energy, going out, making it happen, but just knowing that per se, money is a woman. You feel me? But also, I'm also talking about more than money. Just look at all of the things, your life. So look at your relationships. So your relationship with your significant other, or do you want someone in your life? So then that'll be something you'll be looking to create. Um, so that it's the God, money, love, like Seven Bomar be talking about. You have the health. So all the aspects of health. The body. Studying the body. It's more than just health, like keeping yourself alive, but like studying the body, your own health, the health of the things around you, right? In all the health in all ways that comes up in your life, especially from a point of survival and also from that point of thriving. So then you have health, relationships, and wealth and prosperity, luck, wealth, prosperity, all of that. So anything to do with your income, finances, and just your overall favor that you have in life. Those are the three pillars that we're looking at, when people get into manifestation content and different things of that nature. It's going to start there at the mundane. So what I'm saying is we should be, our mundane things should definitely be taken care of. We shouldn't want or need on the mundane plane. So this is the whole, buckling down, wiping out your debt. So that's the money. So it's not just about getting money, but the whole debt. Because if you're in debt on earth, you're in debt in the spiritual plane. My homegirl Gail put me on to Dave Ramsey. I want to get more into his content, but from what I have, taken in on that side, he's really good at being able to help you with your debt and how to wipe it out, how to get things out of collections, how to help you, how to invest and save in a proper way that is proven to work, and much more. So that's what we're looking at. So how does energy work tie into all of this? Well, I've been doing a lot of manifestation work. So that's how I've tied in the energy work. But that's why I was talking about, those three mundane aspects, because when we're, talking about manifestation, law of assumption, law of attraction, whatever, the first thing people are going to want, money, this, that. Okay. We understand. So let's talk about it. So how can energy work improve your life? How can energy work improve your manifestation skills? And then I'll tie it into, how it's working in this book from what I can see. So basically, when thinking about manifesting, say you're manifesting, say a specific person, money, whatever. If it has some sort of connotation with you like that, the three things, like we're just talking about money, money, prosperity, wealth, all that, relationships of any kind, or health. Those are the three big things in your life. So those are going to hold some subconscious weight. So there's going to need to be, I would say, a clearing. The first type of energy work you should do is a clearing. And there's a prayer, I'm going to type it in, called the Ho'oponopono. Now, I'm going to go through like the system of how I work it as a structure for you to see how you could do. You don't have to actually follow what I do, but, take heed. So the Ho'oponopono prayer. Oh, hold on. Ho'opono. It's called the Ho'oponopono. Now you can look up the Ho'oponopono prayer, obviously, Dr. Hewlin's research on it, how he used it. It's here on YouTube. I mean, you just type in Ho'oponopono prayers, and you'll see. And then you can also go on your browser and look up, what it is, but we're going to go over it. So my first method of energy work that will be like a blanket. I would say start this practice immediately. But you want to clean, say you're trying to manifest money and you're in a fucked up position, and the way that you think about money isn't in, just no, money is a woman. So I say, guys, talk to money like you would your girl, like you do in your mind. You feel me? So basically, the whole Ho'oponopono prayer is 4 phrases. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. That is the shortened Americanized version. I'll give you that, but it still works wonders. There is a somewhat longer version that you can look up, and it's a Hawaiian prayer. You'll find it. It's by Christina Sumps. I forgot her name, but it's an older Hawaiian lady, and I believe, and she really goes in depth to the original prayers and different things of that nature. But we're talking about this as a total reset, a total cleansing is what you get. So with those 4 phrases, say where you are with your money. It's not where you want to be. Something needs to be cleansed there. So you go back, you meditate. I say set aside 5 or 10 minutes, and you can use this with anything. To clear a relationship with a specific person, family member. You just had a fight with a family member, or you're currently having a fight, and you can just say it in your head. I know that it works on the fly. So I know it's something long term that if you invest it into yourself, obviously this is good for the inner child and the higher self, and all of who you are. This is going to work in every aspect of your life. Set aside 10 or 15 minutes, right? And I would say before that 10 or 15 minutes, what you may want to do is get some breath work in, build up the energy. For a 2 or 3 minute session of breath work, can be just box breathing in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Something simple to get you in the rhythm. All right, and then you start that 10 or 15 minute timer, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tap, with the intention of I am cleansing. I'm taking on the responsibility, is basically what you're doing for how money is showing up or whatever is showing up in my life, and I want to cleanse it and totally reset it. So basically, you're getting a new, like a reconciliation, a new beginning, and that is the foundation, and you can build off of that. In any scenario and situation. What is up, Latoya? What is up? Hold on. All right. So you can use, so basically we're still on the Ho'oponopono. So it will cleanse everything in your life. I'm talking about timelines, time loops. You that's in a whole nother world. But it's all happening simultaneously. It's all happening now. And so I was able to, have great results with Ho'oponopono, something that I still do. But I noticed that it was an energy work practice, because that's what we're doing. Or anytime you're cleansing or clearing something, that's energy work. So you would take on the responsibility of cleansing, even if it wasn't your fault. that, how this person or this particular this thing is showing up in your life, this person, place, or thing is showing up in your life at a certain time, even if it's quote unquote not your fault, you take on the responsibility and you cleanse it. So then it's like you contact that part of yourself that is the great mother, that is the all pervading being, the all, and you say to the all, I take on the responsibility of cleansing this, such and such, because it's showing up in your life this way. And then you say those 4 phrases: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you, in whatever order that you would like to say them. And you say them over and over and over now for the next 10 to 15 minutes of that time, or however. Like, sometimes you want to get great results, you go in for like an hour, a couple of times a week on that one thing. This is how not only we get what we want when we're talking about manifestation, but this is how we go back and we can do the work on self, because then we can go back, look at our inner child. Now I not only have a modality that's will wipe the whole fucking slate clean, but now it doesn't seem like such a big fucking task to undertake when we're talking about healing these areas of our life. So just the whole Pono prayer is just one aspect of energy work that it will be crucial to do, just because of how powerful it is in the scope. Now, do you know of something, or did you create a modality, or did you create your own? You could create your own 4 phrases, and it'd be the same. It'd do the same thing. So you don't even have to follow it to that letter. You can do your own thing. But no, what we're doing is we're speaking these things with the intention of cleansing. So this is how we reset the timelines, time loops, and the energy in our life. You want that reconciliation? Okay. Put in that work. You feel me? With that, specific person, here you go. Because whatever is there is so-called toxic, or it's not showing up, that situation isn't ideal at the moment, cleanse. Try to see what's going on, but cleanse, reset it. And you do this, I say do it, like that for at least 7 days. Give it 30-minute practice a day for 7 days. What's that, a couple of hours total? Just watch what happens in that scenario. Watch how the situation will start to change in your favor. You guys could have once been bitter because of something that happened, and now it doesn't matter. Now you can laugh about it. Now whatever was blocking is no longer blocking, because you're doing the energy work. Because as you do this energy work, you're moving things inside of you. Or you could see it as a flip, a polarity shift. I'm taking something that seems negative, and I'm taking it and flipping it to the other side, and using the other side of it, or using the side of it that works best for me. And that's alchemy. That's energy work. So another energy work modality that I've been doing, okay, besides, we're going to get to this. When it comes to manifestation, like obviously the Ho'oponopono is a really good one. But another energy work modality that I've been doing that can work for healing, and I've been doing a lot of manifestation work, is becoming one with that thing. Becoming one with self. So let's talk about becoming one. So I'm gonna talk about becoming one with self, and then you can kind of get creative and go from there. The idea when we're creating things and manifesting, to me, is becoming one with it. Being ready to receive being open and ready to receive, becoming one. Becoming one with it. Those are two critical things, two critical forms of energy work that are very fucking key. Now, hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. So basically, another form of energy work, and you can use it. I mean, just get creative. It's not just about manifesting a specific person or this money or this. You can, just you can even do a meditation like this with the collective. That would be powerful. Just try to use these in many different ways. So think about that which you're manifesting, right? And you go into a little meditation. Now you can do up the meditation how you would like. So how I would do it is I would like to build the energy up. So some days I might just hop into it, but most days I might just go boom, let's breath work. Let's just, breath work. Pop into it and hit a Lower Ganesha mudra. We will talk about this mudra right here, the unbreakable mudra. That is a very powerful mudra. I'm just telling you, it will unlock the money channels in your life. It will unlock and unblock so many things in your life. I mean, you fuck with Lord Ganesha, here's his mudra. Shout out to Bro Yosef. So I take it like this, like that, and I hold it at my heart level at my chest. And I breathe in 6 times, like I'll breathe in and then I'll go, and then as I breathe out, I'll and try to break the lock. I'll do that 6 times and then I'll just hold it here, But that is a very powerful mudra. I use it, so I'll probably throw that mudra in there. And, that's just me. This is just me. So I'll throw a breath work and a mudra, and then I'll go into the meditation, the becoming one. So I'll think about that thing that I'm manifesting. And, I'll start saying some sort of mantra in my mind. I am one with, such and such. I am one, and you start to feel yourself merge with it. Because if everything is all one thing, it's all one being. You feel me? So then that's the split. So anytime you can recognize the split and become one with certain things, not only do you amass energy, but you kind of start the process of going back to source if you wish. If that's your thing. But when you start to become one with that thing, you start to do that meditation. You can go in and again, whatever your level of dedication is at the time you should spend doing it, or try to, and then double that, to challenge yourself. But becoming one with that thing via meditation is going to be some of the most powerful shit, one of the most powerful techniques out there when manifesting anything. Why? Because now you don't see it as something outside of yourself that you have to reach for. It's here. So now I can experience that thing. So that's something that I do. That's a form of energy work. So say you did meditation for the collective. You want to give back. One way you can give back is just doing a meditation of becoming one with that, with the collective. And then one with certain collectives as well. I mean, you could break it down because, like, hey, if you're following this channel, we're a mini collective. We may not be the collective, but we're a mini collective. Anybody who has a fan base has a mini collective. You see? And there's beings who are a part. You could be a part of many different parts of the collective. You could be a fan of this channel, this celebrity, 4 different things. You're part of 4 different collectives. You see? Latoya said, "I've been going through it. This is hey shit. That's why I came. That's why, again, that's why I came on. That and do some tarot. So again, shameless promo. If you guys want any tarot, There you go. If not, we'll So if you guys want any tarot, there's that. Doing what is up? Hold on. All right. So let's keep going. So far we have the Ho'oponopono prayer. It feels like an energetic coin is flipped in the air and it can land either headache or tail, head or tail. Ooh, head or tails right now. Hey, okay. So how does that make you feel? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, is it good in your world or bad, or is like you said, it's like an energetic coin to go either this way or that way. So when we do things like this, we're gonna make it swing our way. It's like no matter what, because we're deciding. It's like waking up and instead of you know just letting the day take you, and just like you said, it'll flip this way or flip that way. We program our day like, man, today's gonna be an amazing day. I take 10 minutes just to say that and program my day. You see, so we do have a little bit more control than we think, but let's not be wrapped too much, you know, in that. But but so we got the Ho'oponopono prayer. We got meditations. Number two, meditations you can do, the becoming one. One of the most powerful things you can do is just you know be in oneness with self, or whatever, or the thing that you're projecting, being one with that. It's very key. That will save you a lot of heartache, a lot of time wasted. If that will be one of your primary things, is just doing the energy work. I'm telling you, that's why a lot of these Reiki practitioners and different things of that nature, they're really great at manifesting, because they do the energy work. They know this shit. They know, okay, my money's been acting funny. This has been happening. I got to clean that shit, cleanse it. And what you're doing is the channel between you and that thing is now cleansed. Everything can now come in quicker and at the vibration that you need it to experience, whether it be higher or lower. Because a lower vibration doesn't necessarily mean greater or better. It just means slower. It's just a slower rate. It can be seen. That is light. That is, what I'm saying, manifestate. That is matter. Matter. So another technique that I use for energy work, and I don't have a shit ton, but I have, I have enough. I have what works. So basically, another one, as I promised, we'll get into the book. Hold on, y'all. Is scripting. Now, it doesn't seem exactly like it, but how can you do energy work with a pencil, a pen, and paper? Write it out. Okay, so we're talking energy work here. You can write out a story of how you're healed, or you can write out a story of how you're experiencing everything that you wish to experience. That's going to clear that present moment and bring you into what you desire. That's energy work. Simple stuff like that. All these different manifestation techniques, if you can only see, it's energy work. A lot of this shit is energy work. It's you're working the energy. That's all you're doing. The energy is the feminine. The force is the masculine. You see? The power keeps the lights on, and then the force moves it into place. How to let go of control and let the energy do the work. Well, first, you know, what are you letting go of control of? And second, what type of work are we doing here? You just have to know these type of things. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. So like say, um I'm gonna use the whole Ho'oponopono prayer. Say I'm going through it with my girl. Okay. Say things are going a certain they're say things say you're going through it with somebody and things are not ideal, right? They're not ideal. You get in and you get in and you do the energy work. So you go in day after day into the meditation 5 or 10 minutes a day, and you say that I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you, right? And you do that day after day after day until you feel, like, okay, I got it. So say like 2 weeks of 30-minute sessions. How you can let go is sometimes letting go. A lot of people think letting go is just setting it and forgetting that it exists and it'll just come to you. That maybe is a form of it, but to me, letting go would be letting go of all the negativity. Really. So when you do that so you say that prayer, one way of letting go is just okay. Um, shit, I've done the work. Now I can just chill. Or you have the object to keep doing the work until you see the results. You feel me? There's many different ways. So like you said, it says, what if it's about bullies at work? Ho'oponopono will fix that. So, okay, here's what you can do, Sea Flower. Here's what you can do. I got you. Many different things you can do. So you can look up the law of assumption and go that route. And basically, if there's what you call bullies at work, then there's also a victim mentality at play, maybe inside yourself. So then there's that. So we have to address the whole situation. So that will be the other side of it. So basically, it's like, okay, you got this going on at work. You can see them. You can, see what your regular day at work is like and whomever is bothering you. You could see them. You can do the energy work and see them working at a different job. You can go and visualize them working a whole different job, a whole different department. Say, man, I'm so glad that, they went off, they can go off and get better jobs somewhere else. They're not there anymore. That's, you can do visualizing techniques like that. Or you can start the Ho'oponopono. And you can cleanse the energy. You can say, okay, I take responsibility for this whole thing that's happening. That's a very compassionate thing. You're taking responsibility for what people are doing to you, shit, and for how you let them make you feel. And then you say those 4 phrases over and over and over. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. I would say you can do those two things, one of those two things in combination, but give it at least a week. Give it 7 days of continuous practice. It doesn't have to be this whole legit thing. It can just be 5 minutes a day. You see what I'm saying? It can be just 5 minutes a day. But add that consistency, add that via a week, 2 weeks, a month. You feel me? And just start to see where you go. It says, I am directing that in my own energy. Yeah, you would be directing that towards self, towards the all, the part of you that is everything. The part of you, when you're doing the Ho'oponopono, you're just directing that at the complete You see what I'm saying? What we call the all God, Goddess, the all pervading being that is one. And it will, it's like they call it the Great Mother in certain places, but you're like cleansing that from that perspective. Dr. Hewlin, let me see. Look him up, Dr. Hewlin. He has some lectures here on YouTube, but it's very very basic. I know this shit works because I was in a situation and something was happening right then and there. For some reason, I started saying this prayer, and it can't like the situation could have been at a 10 very easily, but after I started saying that, it calmed down to like a good 5 6, no matter what happened. Had I kept on, what I'm saying. So I know this works. That's why it's a very big basis of the energy work that I do. So now let's talk about this book right here. I said it in my head. You can say it out loud. It doesn't matter as long as you say it. But when it was happening, I was saying it in my mind. I was saying it, mentally, over and over, over and over and over and over. I was completely checked out of the situation, but knowing what was happening at the same time. So it's like I went lucid, and I did that, and it's crazy. This shit does work. But so let's talk about what he talks about. What Robert Bruce talks about. Alrighty. So we have. So it says, "What is energy work?" Okay, so it's how you think and feel profoundly affects your energy body. If you feel happy, your energy body expands and empowers you. But if you are sad, your energy body shrinks and drains you and your vitality and enthusiasm for life. So think about that right there, just off of what is energy work. Damn. So just by being sad, that drains your energy. So sometimes you think something or somebody could be draining your energy when it's really just you. Crazy stuff. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Let me see. So what so far I'm just actually what I can talk about is he talks about the energy storage centers. Those are your energy storage centers at your navel and your heart center. So when you store things in the lower dantian, after you do breath work, you store it down there. But the heart is also a storage center as well. I mean, go figure. It would be the heart also represents the subconscious mind and the crossroads, so it would be a storage center. But one thing that he talks about here in the beginning, that's very pivotal to me in energy work is when he talks about tactile imaging versus visualization. So when we're manifesting, we're taught that we're supposed to be these supreme visualizers, and our imagination is this and that, and it is our imagination is fucking wild, and we should get up with it. But that's more clairvoyant. So you're good at doing that shit like I am. That's clear. Like what they don't tell you is it's not that shit's not normal. Not everybody can really be visualizing like that. So it's like he goes over tactile imaging. This shit is crazy. So it would be like one of the exercises that I did. He says because it's all about feeling versus visualizing. How do you want that thing, person, place, or thing? How do you want it to make you feel? Because you're letting it make you feel a certain type of way. So how do you want to make it? Instead of them dishing it out and then you having a response or a reaction, how do you want it to make you feel? You get to dictate that, and this is how we get what we want. So he'll be like, okay, focus on your knee. and you'll be wearing like very loose clothing. You'll be sitting up straight like this. You'll take some breaths in and out, and you'll focus on what you're going to do is focus. You're going to focus on your knee. You'll like send your energy into your knee by focusing in on it. And the way that you wake up that energy is by taking your hand and rubbing your knee, or if you got nails, kind of just scratch your knee very like ever so, over it, to where you can kind of feel goosebumps a little bit, or it feels kind of like weird, and you do that kind of lightly, for a little bit, and then you stop. And then you take that awareness off of your knee and send it down your leg. So now I'm going to pay attention to my leg, and I'm going to go back and forth between my knee and that lower part of my leg. You're going to start to feel something generally. Not everybody is, but generally you're going to start to feel something. Now, if your body is already, keen to subtle energies, you may not feel shit because you're already sensitive. But for other people, you may just you don't feel something, you may just need to keep trying. I mean, he tells you in the book, keep going. So I do that so that I can, by focusing on my leg or my knee, I can wake up that energy. Now, as what you focus on grows. So what if, as I'm taking my time and focusing on my knee, and I'm doing the exercise, I'm waking it up. Now, this is just some nigga shit. It ain't no coincidence. I'm about to give you a gem. You say, as you're focusing on your knee, because you wake that energy up. What if you send thought out to your knee? You speak to it, because this is your inner world. You can do that. You speak to it. So what would you say to it? You know what I'm saying? This is where the healing comes in. This is very mystical shit. So say you got something going on with your knee, and then you wake that energy up, and you start playing with it back and forth. You go down the leg, back to the knee, and then he tells you all the way to do the same thing all the way down to the end of the foot and the toes and shit. But, when we're just focusing on the kneecap, you could send thoughts to it. So say you got some shit going on with your knee. You've now woken up the subtle energies within the knee, and now you can program the energies. So you got shit going on with your knee. Now you say, I'm glad you're okay. Just like you said, sea flower, you start speaking life into that aspect of you. And say you do that over and over and over again. You see what I'm saying? What's going to happen? You're going to find some sort of healing. And I'm sure there's more advanced techniques in this book. Obviously, I just took one technique that I just learned, and within the first 20 something pages, and kind of like, okay, I can take it this way. It's like you know what's going on. Now you can take your creativity and take it the other way. That serves you, right? So say, okay, you want to focus. Say you're in your solar plexus and your willpower, and you're on your grind. I'm not just thinking about making money, but I'm going out there and putting myself out there, in opportunities to win, even if nothing comes of it just yet. You could focus on your solar plexus center, wake up the energy, in that area by touching it. And then, sending that energy, well, not sending it, but now it's like I'm focusing on the solar plexus. I've awakened that energy, that subtleness. And then, boom, I, focus on my sacral. And I go back between solar and sacral until I've, really kind of really awakened that solar plexus. And then I start speaking life into it. I start speaking life into the solar plexus. You see, easy shit. So now if I'm using that willpower, I'm going to go out and do something. I speak life into it in the direction of what I'm doing. it's like directing your steps before they happen. You know what I'm saying? You see that the pathway is clear. You see that there are no blockages in that solar plexus area. You are good. There's nothing between you and the end result. A little shit like this. This is how we do these things. Let's see what the chat is saying. Any questions? Here's another good energy book. So this book, Bro Yosef recommended the energy essentials for witches and spellcasters. Another good book that I'm getting through. I got this a while ago. I started it a while ago and started doing certain things in this book. Whew. It's time. I've been doing a lot of energy work, so it's just like, energy work can be as simple as taking care of yourself. So say, okay, you've been down, your love life isn't where you want it to be, yada yada. These things are going on. Go to the physical, okay. So one thing you could do to clear the energy and do some form of energy work on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, maybe you got the day off, maybe you don't, but maybe you take the day off on a Friday, Venus Day, and you go, ladies, you go get your nails done. You go do things that make you feel a certain type of way. Go do things that make you feel like you have that love of your life. And you speak to yourself a certain type of way, and you go eat your favorite things and do your favorite things. You know what I'm saying? Listen to 639 hertz frequency, 417 frequency. Though you just cleanse your love energy, got back into your self-love energy, and you cleanse that, that outward as well. Just little shit like that. Energy work. It's all about taking the energy and moving it a certain type of way. I got a really good friend who does Qigong. That's what that reminds. Just saying that's what that reminds me of. That shit. I've been, I'm gonna get back into my Qigong and do like medical Qigong and stuff like that. But another energy work practice I do is the 6 healing sounds. So you have each of your vital organs have a sound that they make. So remember back when you were a little kid and you're at the doctor's office at your you're in pediatrics and shit, and the doctor put the stethoscope on your heart, on your chest, and what are they doing? They're listening to this. They're listening for certain things. So that tells you that organ, the heart, has a sound that it makes. Boom, 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 boom. But what is the sound? It has a word. It has an affirmation. Has a vibration. So by doing these 6 healing sounds, okay, just know that each organ not only has a sound, but that sound is connected to an emotion or a feeling that organ is holding on to, generally negative. So a lot of these negative things that are going on with us, it's because we just need to do the energy work. So you go through the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, the liver sound, all these different things. You go through those 6 healing sounds, that will move the energy. That will move that negative energy, flip it to its positive polarity. And now you're everything, all that negativity, that your kidneys, all that anger, because your kidneys hold on to anger. You do the kidney sound, it will release all that anger by flipping the polarity. You know what I'm saying? So it's holding on to a bunch of anger. So say you're already an angry person, you could be even more angry, but your kidneys won't let you be because it's stored there. So by giving your kidneys a break, you can do two things: the kidney sound and some fucking baking soda water. A half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of baking soda, uh, sodium bicarbonate, aluminum free, and a fucking 16 ounce of water. Because you know, and you do the kidney sound, you'll be good. That it's just stuff like that. It's stuff like that that we can do. You see what I'm saying? Like our kidneys naturally create sodium bicarbonate, and that's one of the main things it's doing. That it's doing. That's what helps alkalize our blood. So when we've been eating too acidic, and your body, you know, is a self-regulating machine, it's going to send out sodium bicarbonate, cardium of sodium out into the blood to try to, but there's also another side of that when you're, you know, when your body is way, way too acidic and it stays that way, you know what I'm saying? That means you're not creating enough, your kidneys are not creating enough sodium bicarbonate. So then it'll naturally hold on to what it's supposed to hold on to. You'll naturally just become angrier. So then the energy floating from inside will create that in the aura, that'll create that in the mind, and then you'll create that in the physical. And it can all be fixed with energy work. The way that we think, what we do, how we think, how we say it, yada, all of that. So before I go, does anybody need any readings? If so, hit the Cash App. It is pinned, but I'll go through it again. And like I said, it's just 11:11 for the reading, so you just hit the Cash App. And before I go, oh, Sea Flower said yes. So you want a reading, Sea Flower? Is that a yes to that, or did I? Because if so, tell me what type of reading that you want, and then we can go. We can go from there. So you want work, life path, and financial. Okay. Let me see. Alrighty, just let me. Okay. Alrighty. So you want a work. Alrighty. So work, life, path, financial. Okay. Alrighty. Gotcha. So, sea flower, she wants to work. So basically, this is like a career reading. Okay. Shit. Thanos just 2 oracle cards popped out. Okay. Okay. So your first tarot is Queen of Pentacles. Okay. That's looking pretty promising right there. Oh, King of Pentacles, my fault. So with the King of Pentacles, I mean, first off, what that seems is like you're in your like I'm in my money bag. Like you're out here hustling, whatever you need to do, you're doing it. Even if it isn't working, this is your energy. You're getting to it. Now you have the Despair Oracle and you have Cheerfulness upside down. So maybe these things that you have been, energetically going through is trying, can be stopping your King of Pentacles flow. So if you have seen anything stagnant in your money and things not going the way that it is, it's kind of feeling despair and kind of cheerfulness in reverse. That could be due to just needing to do some energy work on the, on those physical elements. And then, like we talked about, using that energy work on money. So those 2 oracles just flipped out. So let's keep going. Let's get more for her work life. Okay. 10 of Swords. So, okay. The Hanged Man. Okay. Hangman. Shit. Okay. Another oracle fell. Okay. So I pretty much got your reading. So you got 4 tarot and 3 oracles. So you got the Sweetheart card. So I would like to say this will be your outcome. Your outcome would be the Sweetheart. This is how you're going to be feeling. This is how you're going to be feeling in the outcome, more than likely, once you get this work done. So let's read these other cards. So you have the 10 of Swords, the Hangman, and 9 of Wands. So you're in your bag, you're in your financial life, you're trying to do what you got to do to get to it, right? Then you have this 10 of Swords, so that represents some sort of betrayal or the coming, it's like almost like the 10 of Wands, kind of how like the 10 of Wands is like, okay, I'm through with this shit. I'm putting this all down. I'm done. But this is like the end of something the end of something painful here in your finances. So whatever you've been going through in your finances that has not been this yet, this is coming. Because there is an end to whatever has been happening. Okay. And then you have the Hangman here. So now, whatever happened is making you see things clearly or in a new perspective. And seeing things in a new perspective has you on guard. It has you like, okay, like you've been scuffed up by life. So you're bandaged. So this happened. So now look, you're all bandaged up. But guess what? You're ready. You're ready for anything. You are ready for anything. Hold on. So you're ready for anything. So what I would say is the outcome is, now it's kind of weird. We've been talking about energy work. So this goes along with the lecture. So as this is coming to an end, energy work is going to be very, very prevalent. Forgive yourself for anything that's happening. So you're talking about, bullies at work. guess what? This shit's coming to an end. This shit must end. Whatever you've been going through has you right here. So should I stay at this place and wait for the changes to come to me or make changes to go somewhere else? I wonder. Okay. I can pull for that. I can pull one more. Should she stay or should at this job? Or should Seaflower, should she go? Okay. Well, you have the Lovers. This is a union. This is a yes card. So, whatever the yes means to you, if you want to stay, that's a yes. If you want to go, then go. It's telling you. So, but this also is talking about union. All right, the Lovers. And look what we got. Fucking sweetheart card. I think everything's gonna work out. I think these motherfuckers are gonna get fired or leave. And you're gonna go back to what you loved about the place. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like being with the one you love when everything's going great at all times. See, right here, this is the outcome. Because now it's gonna make this so much easier. So that means this is a bag, sweetheart. This is a bag right here. King of Pentacles, sweetheart, and the Lover's card, but we're talking about money. Come on now. Come on now. All right. So that is your reading, Seaflower. Hold on. Let me see. Do I have my secret special oracle messages? Okay, I'll pull you one. I'll pull you one oracle. Oh, yep, I seen it. I seen it. Oh, you seen 7. It's 11:11, but that's okay. You're all good. You good. You are good. So I'm gonna get you a secret oracle card. This is my oracle deck that I made for, it's personal for personal uses, but I'm gonna get you one card out of here, Seaflower, just to see, just to confirm that. All right. Everything is being protected. You have Saint Michael. So this is Saint Michael or Archangel Michael. 99 is the number I have here. And on the back, shield and sword. The number 12, the element earth and air, Virgo and Libra. That's justice. I saw the justice card. It didn't come out, but I saw it in the tarot. So there you go. You got this. This is one of my people too. So this is like, I feel it's like this is my energy coming through for me on whatever I'm going through. But you got whatever you're going through. You got this. Like, come on now, you got this. All righty. Hell yeah. See, got the. See? There you go. There's straight confirmation. Let's see. That's why I popped on today. Oh, thank you. So anyone else want reading? I'll probably come back on and I got so many things I want to share with you guys. So many things that I've been doing. Like, y'all, we gonna get into it. So before I go, thank you, Seaflower. You know, but anybody else want a reading before I go? And just know, oh, so here are the books: Maya Energy Essentials, Robert Bruce, Energy Work. Get this shit. I got it for like 15. Well, actually, no. This one I got sent to me from my friend Shelby, one of my best friends. Like she's like my little sister. She sent me this right here. You know, just I was probably just because I was doing some other work for her, helping her out. But hey, y'all, get this shit. And I want to do a whole nother book haul. I got some other books too. So let's see. Let's see. And I got a bunch of other different things I'm doing for the channel. I want to be more consistent. That's one thing. I have a channel called Alchemy of Life Lectures. This is where I do all the Law of Ascension stuff. Let's see. Alchemy of Life Lectures. So y'all can go to Alchemy of Life Lectures and get all the other stuff, all the manifestation content and everything. But I thank you, Seaflower. I'm eternally grateful. You know, I'm glad that served you well. You know, so now you know everything's gonna be okay because guess what? I've given you some things that you can do. So you can see everything working. What's good, G? What's good? You came at the end, G. You came right at the end, just doing some readings and stuff. Shout out to my homegirl Gail. What's good? What's good? Your boy came on during the daytime. Like I don't know. It's 1 a.m. guys. So what's good? But what you can do, Seaflower, is you can see these people. You can see them. Here's one thing that I learned. When you bless people, or when you know, even when they doing certain things, they can't hurt you. That's something that nobody talks about. When you send love to a motherfucker, if you ever sent love to a person, that person can never really hurt you, really. On some other stuff, you can see these other people at their dream, at just working somewhere else, happy in life. Or you could do the energy work in a different way, where you do the Ho'oponopono. So if Gail, you might have to go back and rewatch, but this, it's just I'm coming on, just talking about some stuff that I've been up to lately, that I'm really getting into. I'm trying to tell y'all, get this fucking book right here, and I'm getting back into this one. And what else? This shit right here, the Woman's Encyclopedia of Myths and Secrets. My homegirl Gail put me up to this shit. I'm about to give this to the special woman in my life, because I'm saying, pass this out, ladies. Y'all need to see this shit, bro. I'm telling you, like I could just open up with randomly, Spirit, show me what I need to see. Okay, we opened up Jesus Christ, and they talk. And they go like 20 pages in on this nigga. Crazy. 20 page. I bet some of these things, definitions. Barbara G. Walker. She was just going in. Oh, one more reading for a family member. Okay, we can do that, Seaflower. All right, so Seaflower wants another reading for a family member. So what is your family member? What are they looking into? Hold on. Where the hell did I just put these oracle cards? Oh, under my phone. Shit. But yeah, I'm trying to tell you, some of these things be like 10, 20 pages. I'd be like, God, man, like, look, the definition of marriage had me like, nigga, is this shit really like a portion of this book? That's why this shit is 1,000 pages, because she can just go in on just one thing. Like, I'm getting back into it. Okay, so let me get the oracle card, dust it off. Energy. All right. But I'm about to get back into my she says same topic, money. Okay, everybody's in their bag. That's what like today. I'm gonna tell y'all something I did for money. Something we can do. So I did a little ritual because I was like, okay, I need some cash flow for such and such. I'm like, okay. Then what I did is I went out. I have a lawnmower business, like a little, lawn cut. I cut lawns on the side and stuff and things like that. So I just trolled around my neighborhood with my lawnmower. Who needs their grass cut? So I did the ritual. Plus, I went out and said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my boots on the ground. You see what I'm saying? Even if nothing comes of it, I'm showing the universe I'm willing to do something as well. But sometimes, now this is what women are really good at this because you guys are so fucking magnetic. You ever notice a woman who doesn't do anything but has everything, but she can manifest like that? It's like you know that bitch ain't putting in almost no work. That stands to the testament of the power of feminine energy. So, but I say let's put our boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. So she says money, love. So money and basically another career reading. Okay, again the Lovers. So this is about money. Okay, so remember what I was talking about, becoming one. Okay, you have Lovers. So this could speak to love at the workplace as well. Finding love at the workplace. Okay. Let me shuffle these. I don't think there's a shuffle. Thank you, G. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Damn. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. So the interesting thing about the Five of Pentacles, Leo said, "Oh, the whole being left out in the cold energy." But if you go the fucking side, you see the pentacles on the wall. There's help. So that's the one thing about the Five of Pentacles a lot of people don't see is there's help inside. So, maybe someone is looking for help. It's still a good situation, but they need help. They could be, people could be calling off all the time and they're stuck holding the bag, or maybe that's good because they're going to be getting more hours. But someone could be having that left out in the cold feeling, so maybe they need to go upstairs or something. There's help there. So I hope that. And we have the Sun card on the bottom, so brighter days are ahead. Come on. That is one of the most positive cards in tarot. It's the Sun. Oh shit. The Devil. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. So let's go to our oracle cards. Let's get 2 or 3 oracles. Spirit. Friend. Okay. Damn. This thing stuck at the little, on the little track port on the laptop where the mouse where you move your finger and stuff. This shit got stuck like that. I like to take shit like that as a sign. It was like diagonal. It's just like constancy. Constancy is like being like, it's like standing your ground, but also being stuck in your ways, being, reluctant to change. But we have young woman on the bottom of the deck. So, okay. Before I go ahead and read these oracles for her, so somebody's finances could be chained up and they're feeling left out in the cold, right? But you see this Queen of Wands right here? This Queen of Wands, and she has this cat right here. And she's got her sunflower. This is heavy, heavy, heavy creative energy, but it's also queen energy. She's royal. She sits back. She lets these creative things come to her. right? It's because it's not the king. The king of wands, Big Daddy, gonna go get it in a very creative way. So she's like holding back her creativity. It's like chained up. But once you unchain whatever needs to be unchained, a thought process. So maybe someone is thinking a certain type of way about work, and it makes them feel trapped and alone, or like they don't have help, but help is inside. And once you see that, then you have this beautiful union. It's like you're gonna be mad to the bag. So energy work, energy work, energy work. What we've been talking about, Ho'oponopono, seeing things as you want them to be, not as they are. Because that's how you change things. You can accept something for as it is, but if you don't want it to, if you no longer want it to be that way, you change your perspective, no matter what the perspective is showing you. And and that shows to the constancy card coming out basically stuck like this. Change is imminent. So this could involve a friend. Let your friends help you. So you might have a conversation with her. She might have he or she might have a conversation with a friend at work that can help them. Like, oh, why don't you just go ahead and just do this? Or they might give them a speech or something that helps. But a friend could be involved. So what I'm saying is, for this person's finances, is if they let this change happen in their mind, and they don't let this other shit get to them, they got some beautiful shit working out. You know what I'm saying? So this could be a friend, but this could also speak to love in the workplace. You have the lovers card and you have the friend card. Lovers and friends. Maybe something's happening. Maybe they're going through something with someone that they work with, and it's fucking up their money. I've seen that shit happen at work a lot when I used to be in the workforce. So then there's that. But whatever's going on, whatever they're going through at work, know that they got help. They are not alone, and they have help. There is help. Help is on the way. If only they should go inside. If only they shall go inside. Okay, I got you, G. I got you, G. Okay. So the devil. Okay, so the devil in this one, if something is chained up, so it's like their finances may be chained up. And here's how it came out. With the devil came out. This was the Queen of Wands. So either their creativity or their finances is chained up. But this is the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands here. Someone's creativity could be chained up, and it's chained up to this ideal right here, that they're out in the cold alone, that they are stuck doing these things alone, and they're not. They have help inside. So that could be going really into the inner world. Going into the inner world and unchaining yourself. That could be something, like going into a meditation, into the inner world. You close your eyes, and this person, you start to see things as you want them to be. You start to feel what that is like, because the closest thing we have in this reality to manifestation and in our inner world is feeling. Because when we're experiencing things, we're feeling them, right? We're feeling it real. That's why Neville Goddard always said, you must feel God. You must feel it real. He ain't telling y'all he telling y'all it's all metaphor. It's all like Bobby Hemmett. It's all double talk. He telling y'all the easiest way to get this shit to manifest, feeling it. What does that feel like? And telling yourself what it feels like, and going through that over and over and over and over again. Just again, I might just go through all my techniques with y'all, because this shit is crazy. Okay, so hold on. Okay, G. Oh, clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay, I got you. We can clarify the Five of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Strength card. Oh, okay. Nine of Wands. Okay. So, with this person feeling like they're left out in the cold, okay, and basically not thinking about there's help inside, this person is on guard. You see this person you see tonight? They'd have been through some shit, but they got through it. They, they're like, okay, it's almost like I've licked my wounds, or I'm still licking my wounds. So I'm, motherfuckers probably walking past you like, That's that energy. So to go along, to me, what it's saying is what the reading is speaking to, clarifying the Five of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. Whatever they were going through, they're definitely, no matter how it came out, they're not only going to come out on top, but there is some healing to do afterwards. I say there's some healing to do, and that's the energy work we've been talking about. So it talks about going into the inner world with the devil, things being chained up. You might need to go inside and ask yourself, what type of healing that you need. This could be healing finances. You feel me? What type of relationship do we have to money? What type of relationship does he or she, whoever this reading is for, she said same. Okay, so what type of relationship does she have with money? You might need to go heal that. So to me, with the Nine of Wands, just look at it again. Licking his wounds, but he's okay. Because as we know, the next card, the Ten of Wands, is I'm through with this shit. You take all the burdens and you throw them to the wayside. I'll clarify this with an Oracle card. I'll clear, just to top off that message. Sorrow. So then clarified by sorrow. So, that should be self-explanatory. There's healing to be done here. So whether it be, finding them, or when you said about inside, okay, we can go, but so maybe that's what this sorrow is connecting towards, mental health and thoughts, because this is clarifying this right here, this sorrow. So when we feel sorry for ourselves, what happens? That's that victim mentality I was talking about earlier in your reading. So I can go clear on that. So it said, when you said about inside I thought health. Yes. So I can, okay, so let's get a couple more. Health. Let's get one more. Seriously, one more. Ace of Cups. Hold on, guys. I got to go get the charger. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get the charger because the laptop's about to die. So the Ace of Cups came out. All right, and I still got Gail's reading to do. Okay, so the Ace of Cups. So you got the Ace of Cups here. So we're talking health. The health is, my cup runneth over. Now, that could mean multiple different things because this is water. This is the water element. So if we're talking about the inner world, Spirit's saying she's not getting enough water. She needs to drink water. She needs to get her water. She could be very desolate very dry on the inside. Drink your water. That's for one. I don't know why that came up. That's crazy. But as you see, these are streams. So when you unchain your money, she's going to have these new streams of income coming in. Hold on. So I want to get the proper drink water. We're saying water. Because you see the cup is runneth over. And one thing I see about that is emotions running high. Emotions running to the surface. So basically, she may need to express herself. She may need to, whatever is going on, she needs to go upstairs, to HR, to talk to whomever she needs to talk to if something's going on with her money, something at work. Don't be afraid. This is raw energy. This is raw emotional energy. So if it's running over and it's raw, you see, it's going to be very potent. So hold on. I want to get a clear. Alrighty. Okay. But you should wait a minute. All right. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I've been smoking a lot of weed. I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my things. Okay. See, that makes sense. On key. On motherfucking key. So as she breaks free of these chains, whatever is chained up, her creativity. So how is our creativity chained up when we put limits on it? So whatever limits are on her creativity, when she breaks those chains, guess what will be? Everything is going to flow. And she will have raw power to work with. Raw power to work with. Raw power. Meaning she can now take her emotions and she can say, okay, how do I want to feel? How do I want this to make me feel? We're getting into manifestation here. How do I want to feel? And you create something from that scenario. So how does she want to feel in terms of money? Does she want to feel taken care of? Does she want to take care of herself? This is, what do you want? Clearly stated, because I don't think she may have clearly stated what it is that she wants to use this money for. So that is that. Okay. And I got Gail up next. See, there you go. She wants to be independent and get a house. Okay. Now she's clear on what she wants. What is there anything in the way? Financially, is it problems at work? Because then she can say, okay, I got these things going on at work. I want to be more independent and get a house. Are these things fucking up my bag? Are these things fucking up that flow? All right, yeah. You are. All right, Gail. So what type of reading? Oh, you want? Let me see. Let me go back up. Gail said she wanted a random. She wants a random reading. Okay. Gail wants a random. Oh, you're welcome, Seaflower. You are welcome. Gail wants a random reading. Okay. This Gail needs to know, Spirit. Four of Pentacles. Okay, there we go. Okay, you got the Two of Cups. It came out crossing, but I don't really read that like that. I read them all upright. Oh shit. Five of Swords. On the bottom, we got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. And here we have the Hangman, but it came up in reverse. All right, shit. Okay. Okay, the oracles didn't even want to come out. House. Somebody was just talking about a house, and guess. Okay, so this messages came through from my homegirl Gail, but Seaflower. Guess. See, confirmation. This is the house card. Okay. And on the bottom you have friend. Come on now. Can't do it any better than that. And you have waiting, Gail. So she has one more? Okay. Spirit says one more oracle. All right. The wife card. Okay. That's okay. So G. Woo. So you got the four of Pentacles, and you've got the Two of Cups showing up first. So it's like holding on to something, a connection, doesn't have to be romantic, could be anything. Holding on to something. Because as you can see, the Four of Pentacles, he's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So that could be holding on as we see this union and this connection could be to self. And I just got chill saying that. So it's like holding on to the fact that you've done so much work on yourself, okay? I'll be damned, and you'll be damned, because this is the Five of Swords right here. You know what I'm saying? Very sneaky communication. This is like running off and shit. You feel me? So, oh shit. Calendar came up. Hold on. Okay. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay. And we have the Hangman in reverse. So, this could deal with something that that's been on your mind quite a bit. You no longer need to see this in a different light because you already have. So it's like you're holding on to the perspective of not what could be, but what is. the work that you've done on self. You'll be damned if you let somebody else come in, try to sneak in and, you know what I'm saying, fuck with that piece. And this could, and swords are mental. Here we have the number 5. So it speaks to change, a change in the way that you think. Hello, Hangman. You've already had that change. Hangman in reverse. You know why you hanging out. This is the Hangman in his regular position where he should be. He's not hanging anymore. There's no need to have a different perspective now because you got it. You got it, and you ain't gonna let that shit slip. You know better. Okay? You know better than let these type of motherfuckers back in. You know, it's like the learning of the lesson. Because here we have the house card. All right? We also have the waiting card. And we have the wife card. So that's, you know, that speaks. So something sounds like spirits like getting the house in order. And we have the house is like, we know, the spiritual court, the spiritual house. So this could speak to the divine feminine. You know, this could speak to love and romance. Maybe that's something deep down that you're waiting on, but you've been through these things. 5 of Swords. You know what I'm saying? You're at a new point where people can't. Yeah, royal family. See, royal family. So who is trying to tear your? You know, it's like don't let the royal family be torn apart. So this is like a message for me too, because I've been we've been going through the same stuff, right? Will you continue to have compassion? That, you know, that's the key, because this is that union. 2 of Cups and the Lovers speak to, you know, that union, right? So this may not be holding on, but this may be like keeping things together. It is the number 4 too, and you have the house and you have the wife. So we look at, and you see she has her child right here. You see what I'm saying? And you see you have the waiting card, right? We wait. So it's like, what are you waiting on? You know what I'm saying? If there's something you need to do in this particular situation that you know you need to do, it's all good, baby. It's all good, homegirl. It's all good. Whatever you all good. So it speaks to the work that you've been doing on self. To me, that's what this reading is speaking to. And it's also got, you know, you could say connotations of future love, if that's what you're looking at. And, you know, you do have the house card, so that isn't just, you know, we can say, okay, we look at the spiritual side, but now let's look at the physical aspect, right? You know, is there someone you would like to share this with? You know what I'm saying? Is there someone you would like to share this with? You know, because it doesn't have to be someone's going to sneak in and just, you know what I'm saying? And that, yup, see, there you go. There you go. You know, see that house, see the temple, the body. There we go. See, there it is. Okay. So then now we talk about the divine feminine. So now we talk about the divine feminine. So she's saying, what you waiting on? You see what I'm saying? What you waiting on? You know, just like what you tell me, feel after. You feel after it. Feel after it. Hey, everything is all good. So it's like, you know, it's like that saying again, what are we waiting on? You know, it's gonna work out for us. What we've been doing, that work we've been doing is working. The divine feminine is sitting here with her happy child, little spoiled child. So the inner child is spoiled in the best way possible. Sitting with his mama, just living life, lavish. You see, lavish. She's well taken care of. So that's your divine feminine saying, "Good job. You have really taken care of her." You see, so you don't have to wait to do whatever it is you want to do. She's saying, go ahead and do it. I will support you. I will be your foundation. So if it's something you want to splurge on and do for self, don't wait on it. Go ahead. So that's what I am getting on that one. Hey, but I know you know your situation best. Alrighty. That was a good reading. That went spiritual. That went, hey, and we got the King of Wands on the bottom. So they go Big Daddy right there. Shit. Like, you got it. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. You welcome. You welcome. You welcome. So I think that may be it for the readings. Uh, um, yeah, you're right. It is a great fucking day. But I might come on. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna pop on again tonight. I'm gonna just commit. Like this, I'm in my committal energy. So one thing I'm doing is committing to myself and to another situation as well. But I'm like, okay, how can I commit to this situation, even if it, it is how it is? Commit to myself. Commit to, like, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Barring that I should still be, like I'm like, you might say, I don't really want to do that anymore. But it's not necessarily like one of those things where you wanted to do it and you didn't. That's what I'm talking about. Committing to self. You see what I'm saying? So I thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for holding it down. Holding it down. I've been going through some things, like in a good way though. I've been figuring this out. As you can see, I'm on my studying. I'm studying and doing my thing. So I just have to, for me, learn how to balance studying and pop on and with pop on here and teach. Because I know so much. So it's like I can understand why, physically, health wise, I may have been going through some things because it's like things are boiling over. So it's like I've come through so much and applied so much information. It's time to start going back into modes of teaching again. So I love y'all. Things are about to get, real good around here. Oh, I'm already feeling good about it. Everything's all good. I know what I need to do. Yep, foundational stuff. Hey, there you go. See, that's what I'm working on: stability, masculine energy. But also working with the feminine energy. And I got some keys for y'all. We gonna have to start fucking with some of these symbols, these sacred geometrical symbols. You see what I'm saying? Like, whew, fellas, you want to help yourself get closer to the divine feminine, get closer to woman. I dare you to print out a picture of a pussy, a vagina, and meditate on that shit every day for 15 minutes with a candle. Got that one from my homeboy Ozzy the Wizard in one of his videos I just watched the other day. Oh, actually, yesterday or today. I was like, yo, this man, he going hard. I'm gonna do a live with him at some point here on Alchemy Life, and introduce him to the channel, and also do a live on his channel. He's a wizard, fellow occultist, like, hey, going hard. He studied, from some of the same teachers I studied from, and many others, Body, Panic, all that. So it'll be good to have him on here and get some real deals, sorcery cracking ships. But I love y'all. Thank you. Wholeness and balance, peace, whatever you say. And just know, hey, you are not alone. You got this. If you feeling a certain type of way, okay, there's something that you can do to get to it, and just know that you just have to be consistent. And consistency is just committing to self, just as much as to the other person. So I love y'all.